Who is Cenk Yüksel?
I was born on 12th August 1980 in Istanbul and graduated from the State Conservatory of Istanbul University, singing department. While studying Turkish music at Istanbul Technical University, I took training in opera singing. From an early age, I have been influenced by both classical and popular music and I have undertaken various social projects. My role in alternating between teacher and artist, I sang 2 songs on the Rock Class charity album project, which contribute to the education of poor children. I have also worked in a campaign focusing on the need for blood donation. On behalf of the Pension Fund for the Child Protection Agency, I have given 3 concerts. As an art director, I have produced a musical show with one of Turkey's leading educational institutions. Money from this ethical project enable water wells to be opened up in Africa.
So, what is the imaria project and how did it start?
It's a musical project to give voice to those women who have suffered violence, prejudice and inhumanity throughout history. The project is based on music where there are no religious, language or identity boundaries. Music is universal. Wherever you go in the world, music leaves the same effects on every human being. Therefore, the music is our only common language and the element that unites us around the world. I have over my countertenor of this project we construct that actually comes out of a woman's voice from the male body. A man in every woman of every man or a woman also wants to draw attention to cases. Countertenor reveals the fact that here the synthesis and my priority as a man in this project. And then a woman and I go on stage as a hybrid in the later time, and being solo and duet sings both the male and female voice. Which is to be human is important, and the fact that we are all the one and the only difference is reveals that our sexual organs. When we fall into the womb's first time, we are not given our gender. Later our gender gets obvious, and imagine you were born as a male into the world but a woman gave a birth. This is something needs over the deep though and miraculously. To draw attention to this awareness, we hit the road with this theme.
What imaria aims? What does it want to get noticed on behalf of social responsibility?
Imaria, it's a project about saying stop all violence and sexual orientation against women. In fact, the subject is not about a male person's violence against an absolute woman. All sorts of things to attack the female subject bets. Because of this imaria, it's a project actually buildable with the ending of all kinds of men's violent behavior. For example, imagine how it happens a man raised by a woman. When he grows up, how he tends to do so much in the type of violence to women, despite of his mother is a woman. This is thought to be very necessary and urgently need to be resolved problem. Even while we are talking about this, hundreds, thousands of women get violence or being slaughtered right now. Believe me, personally my heart aches.
So, why the project title is imaria?
I have said we set off from the unifying force of the music. Therefore, this issue is not only an absolute problem for our country, it is also the world's problem. So that pushed us to think about it internationally while building our repertoire for the people, symphony and pop orchestra. 10 dancers, with adding the people who support us technically. The project will be produced of 80 people. The project show will start with some of famous arias and musical songs from the international classic music repertoire and will be continuing with the selection of famous ethnic music, which also will be followed by choreographies and shows referring the violence against women around the world. As the show starts with our repertoire is based on the classic classic arias, and also it refers to violence against women theme. This project has got two different meanings in fact. So despite my being a man on a basis of unity, imaria means I'm Maria, I am Maria, and also because of the repertory I'm aria means I'm an aria. This is the philosophy of the project and was the most meaningful name that matched the repertory as well as we think.
Where imaria will be staged?
Actually, this is most important question for us. Imaria first time will be staged in Istanbul, and also we consider almost staging anywhere in Turkey, but acceded on behalf of this problem, not only national. It's an international problem, and for the humanity, as I said, it urgently needs, so we want to get anywhere to announce our voice internationally. Actually, our aim is to get places on the other side of the world. Because as a simple individual defending an opinion does not change the society, but the opinion of the individual leads to widespread change in society. In today's world, not only as a society, we have to change globally, but we will be able to talk of civilization from the moment we unite around common values of the world. Otherwise, the civilization reach its own social structure, but who is still fully in a society which is conducive to the pain of another society is not possible to speak about civilization.
I really appreciate and thank you for sharing something about the project.
I thank you. And when we get all contribute the world change a little bit, we close our eyes peacefully when we set to do endless journey, I think. Remember, touching the leaves only one person, even if the day comes that one person can change the world. Stay with love and peace.